Initiating strain. This is always the fun part. Oh! Maybe he got the alert that I'm live. Hello. I'm gonna let it sit for just a minute and see if anybody hops in before we get going. Hello. It's Friday. I feel like I was quiet for a second. This is like my kind of before. I haven't, we are live, yes, we are live. And as with the last live stream, there's probably going to be burping. Sorry. Oh, this has been a week. I mean, between Patoranger and Lupinranger, and it's just like, that took up so much of my week, and Shattered Grid and all that information came out, and Pokemon 3, Gen 3 stuff just came out for the Go Plus. Like, I am so glad tomorrow's Saturday. I'm so glad, because I need day off. What up, everyone joining? This is gonna be, well, I always say they're gonna be weird. I was just like, this is gonna be a weird episode, but honestly, I think weird episodes are kind of my MO at this point. I think they are. I might just be doing, like, screen capturing and kind of just showing, because with all of the info and everything that came out this week, and then just, trying to, like, also have a life outside of this, I've not had a lot of time to prep for the Ranger Weekend reviews. I'm like, let's just do this live. Let's just do it live, have some fun, have some drinks. The kiddo is not here tonight. The kiddo is staying at Aunt Kelly's house. So my husband is gaming over there. He's playing Rocket League, if you guys like Rocket League. And I'm going to have some drinks and hang out with you guys, which is kind of okay with me. And thank you, yes, Green Monkeys. Oh, my sister's in chat. Ranger Baby is with her. Yeah, Weekend Sentai Friday Ranger. It's gotta evolve like Booze Ranger or, I'm not gonna say like Drunken Sentai, whatever, but like Drinking Sentai Lizzo Ranger. I don't know. We won't go with that. Yeah, I'm gonna get like a screen grab thing going at one point, and I'm just gonna show and kind of go through what I do for the Ranger Weekend review, and while I go over news, because for the most part I have everything, but I may miss some stuff. And I don't want to miss anything for you guys. Because remember the whole thing, I want you guys to be like the smartest Ranger fans ever. That was my goal. I like teaching people. Don't judge me. Alright, I guess I've had it up for about 5 minutes or so. So let's just get started. I don't have the intro thing because I'm using XSplit to do this instead of like Windows Movie Maker and After Effects and whatever. So I don't have the intro for you. So we're just going to pretend, okay? Happy Friday, Ranger Nation! And it's Friday. So it's time for your Ranger Week in Review. My name is Ranger Liz, and if you guys, I don't know if you're new here, if this is like something that you're seeing for the first time, yeah. So hi, this is what you get. It will hold on, remove. Sorry, I forgot I also have to, like, watch that stuff. If this is your first time here, I go over everything from TV to movies. Not that there's a lot of movie news nowadays. The comic books, HyperForce, and of course I gotta give some love to some Toku news because I love Kamen Rider and Super Sentai. Sorry, Ultraman fans, not quite there yet. So, let's just get into it. The last episode we have, guys, can we have a moment of silence, I guess, for, let's see, Ninja Steel, guys. We had our last episode of Ninja Steel on Saturday. And did you like it? It was, to me, it was a clip show. You know, it's a Christmas clip show. You know what you're going to get. Like, you understand that there's going to be clips, and they're going to try to tie them together. I think they did a good job, because I couldn't figure out, if they actually went back and tried to refilm some of it, or they had been recording, like, parts for this Christmas episode since all the way back in, I think Gold Rush was that episode 8? Or something, whenever, I think so early as episode 8. Yeah, they could be having intro music. Excuse me, they could have been doing the Christmas stuff. I was reading chats, and, block. There we go. Oh, look, oh, darn, people were saying bad things about me. Rats. It's the internet. Come on, seriously. I used to play MMOs. One little troll like that, not gonna happen. Okay, so, Cat O'Clock or not Cat O'Clock, going to steal the things. It was a clip show. They won in the end. It was kind of a Sarah-focused episode, but it wasn't, because in the end, Brady... Oh, I just blocked him. Brady ended up getting the finishing move with the line fire with the... How did that happen? They didn't get that one back. Whatever. I would give it, like, 2 ninja stars out of 5 if I had to rate it, but it's a good thing I'm not rating it. It's a good thing I don't do more of those reviews, because, yeah. Yeah, that's enough of the depressing stuff. Let's go to other Ranger news. That's to me. I'm just like, no, screw bad. Let's just go to Ranger news. What do we have on the other fun things? We did not. I'll say, we'll start off with what we got with what we didn't get. We did not get a promo for Super Ninja Steel. They have one. They showed us one. They didn't show other people them. Yay! It's made for kids. Like, they're going to keep tuning in. I'm sure they'll see the new season. Boy, you would think they would want, in this world of hashtag all caps hype, you mean to tell me you can't have Nickelodeon bump another SpongeBob commercial for a 30-second promo for next season? So it makes me wonder, why didn't they show it? Like, was there a reason that they didn't show it? Probably not, other than just they didn't want to, because they probably would have had to pay for the airtime, and, you know, Saban. Cheap. But, what if, and here's my, gonna put my tinfoil hat on, guys, my tinfoil hat. What if they had the sledge stuff in it? I've heard some people say, what if it was just a joke? Like, was that a real thing? It has to be a real thing. No, I can't second guess myself. If you start second guessing everything in the world and nothing makes sense, and then you just end up believing everything is fake. So maybe we just won't go there.
Hashtag fake news.
Hashtag fake news. Thank you. That is, my husband is actually, yeah, that's my husband over there playing Rocket League. He's also tuning in. So, yeah, well, that's what we did not get. Looking forward, I was taking some look at numbers for previous announcements for Rangers. So we had the announcement for Dino Charge that was February 8th, 2014. I really don't remember if it was an announcement so much as someone found something. Man, brain fuzzy over the years. But we had February 8th was Dino Charge, and then we found out that Ninja Steel was going to be the next one, and that was January 12th. Now, I'm not expecting them to keep bouncing up a month ahead of time, but keep in mind that in the next month or two, we might be seeing the big reveal. Are we going to get Zyuohger, or are we going to get KyuRanger? I personally, yay, trolls. Fuck. Anyway. Man, see, so I need a moderator or something, so I'm gonna have to do this crap. I completely lose my train of thought. Yeah, so Zyuohger, or KyuRanger. I like the KyuRanger suits. I like the Zyuohger suits. Okay, I take that back. I don't really like the Zyuohger suits very much, but I really like the story. Oh, hey, cheap Power Morphers at GameStop. That's news. Sweet. It's KyuRanger. I think it's going to be KyuRanger. I really do. Like, I think it's going to be KyuRanger, but I didn't like the cubes at first, but they really did grow on me, and I don't know why they wouldn't be a good collectible gimmick. I actually thought they would have probably made really good sense to do it, but nah, the globes will be fun. The problem I have with the globes, they're going to be, like, this big. Seriously. Like, I guess the Ranger keys were tiny too, but can you imagine these little globe things? Like, everybody is just going to be choking to death. Oh, you know what I didn't do? I didn't actually post this on Twitter or anything that I'm actually live right now. Whoops. Next thing. Is that a battle royale for Ranger? No. I don't have the picture or whatever to put up, but Jason Font today posted on Instagram. He looked like he was doing some ADR, and it was basically there's going to be some surprises in 2018. Now, I don't want to be like, if you've been following along, but if you've been paying any attention to maybe some rumors for Super Ninja Steel, he's definitely rumored to come back, because remember, we have this big Ranger team up that's going to be happening to celebrate the 25th anniversary. So hopefully, excuse me, that's number one. So hopefully he was filming his ADR for it. I don't know if, I'm going to type right now that I'm actually live. Boom. Excuse me. So there's a case, not a case assortment, there's, well, I guess, in a case assortment of toys that's coming up. It is a Sledge versus Time Force Red, good versus evil. Now, there maybe wouldn't be so much about it. It could have been just this crazy random happenstance. But when you think that Jason Font is already going to be going back to New Zealand to be doing this cameo, and then there's another coincidence that Sledge is coming back, that maybe they're only touting to some of us. Maybe they wanted that to be the clip for maybe like the older fans, you know, like maybe the people who would appreciate it more. You know, maybe the 3 or 4-year-old would be like, what? You know, who was that? Because, I don't know, short-term memory or no memory. They're 3. But maybe that was an Easter egg for us, but I think there's just too many coincidences. So I'm definitely going to say that he was doing ADR, and that would just, that would just be a lot of fun. Yeah, I bought the Boom comics. I'm going to talk about the cover in the comic time, I guess. But yeah, Shattered Grid. I don't know. I don't know what they meant by it, but yeah. You gotta watch a lot of Sentai. You have to watch a lot of Sentai. Sentai's just, it's fun. I guess one thing I really love about it is, if you watch all the seasons, yeah, you can maybe pick up little bits, especially in the Versus movies. But kind of like Power Rangers nowadays, nothing's really threaded with another season. So you can really, like, pick and choose what you want based on a theme. Watch 2 episodes. If you don't like it, just skip to a different season until you find something you like. And it's pretty easy to fall down the rabbit hole, because I did a long, long time ago. a long time ago. Let's see, look at any other new toys. As far as Power Rangers are concerned, any new toys? I don't think so. We did, oh, yeah. Duh. Of course we're getting Power Ranger toys. The keys, or the chargers. Who actually knows at this point what we have? Let me grab... I have pictures. I at least do have pictures of these. I know, this is a little more free, flowy today or something like that. No, I don't have pictures. I didn't grab pictures. I forgot because either they're just all repaints or they are placeholder images. The wording, it was basically saying use your keys in your Dino Charger for the 25th anniversary. I don't know. English apparently is bad. And people don't get it or something because it wasn't working out. There are pre-orders up. Wasn't Big Bang? It was Entertainment Earth, I do believe, had them up. I guess maybe we call that. Oh, here we go. Because this is under Merch News, technically. Scatterbrain list tonight. Celebrate 25 years of the iconic Power Rangers with these Ranger keys. Match these Ranger keys with your Power Ranger Dino Charge morpher. 2 keys, 1 Dino Charge. The Power Ranger 25th Anniversary Ranger Keys 5-pack case contains 6 individually packed 5-packs of Ranger keys for the Dino Charge morpher. What? Okay. Pretty sure it's going to be keys. But them adding in the, like, Dino Charge morpher is like, what? Maybe they were confused because there is going to be a new, it's the Dino Supercharged Morph Blaster set replica. It's supposed to be coming out in 2018, and so is the keys, / not keys. Pretty sure the keys. But they're all coming out in April 2018. Hopefully, you know, 25th anniversary. I best hopes, they put a picture of the keys up, and I'm not going to put it up because I'm hoping it's just a placeholder image, as someone have said, because the pictures, the placeholder image, hopefully, that they put up, didn't actually match the number of keys that they were saying was in the event. So, maybe not. I would really hope that it's not just going to be a repaint. I hope if they're going to put this as the 25th anniversary, the stuff for collectors, I really, yeah. I really hope these are new, not new Rangers, but, you know, Rangers we had before, getting Dino Charge ones, getting, finishing off some of the sets. It would just be one of those, well, let's see, and block. Yeah. Yay. Maybe I should put some form of, oh, I do have automatic spam block. Oh, well, done. Anyway, let's see. So those are the toys that are coming out. I just hope that they give us some new keys, if that's what the route they're going. Because if it's just going to be another repaint, if it's just going to be another repaint of, I mean, come on, it's going to be Mighty Morphin with green, Mighty Morphin shiny with white, white shiny. Yeah, that's quite a few of them already. So let's hope we get something else. Let's see. I think Ranger Command Power Hour had a new episode this week. Hello. I believe they had a new one this week. Nothing new with, on the con front. Oh, I guess I can talk about con news a little bit. You know, right now, Morphicon is still a little while away, but it is, I guess I kind of want to bring it up because it's kind of in this area where they haven't really announced many Rangers yet, but tickets have already kind of been on sale for a little bit, and so maybe it's a little out of people's minds. Start saving now. Start saving now, seriously. It will be here before you know it. I'm still trying to find an owner for my right kidney, so I can make it to Morphicon to see all of you guys. But start saving now. And another thing, start looking at airfare. If you have to fly, start looking at your planes because you can start getting, I think Southwest might not quite be up yet, but start checking them. I think they usually do it at the beginning of the month. They hadn't put it up in the last few days, but, you know, go to Google Flights. Go to any of these flight tracking places. Get a heads up, because if you can find a mistake fare, believe me, right now, a flight for me to get to Morphin back is about $350 plus taxes and fees. If I could save $100 on that flight, that could be the difference of me going or not, or the difference between getting 2, 3, 4 more autographs. So be smart. Spend money on more Ranger toys, unless on airfare. That's your Ranger list tip of the night. Also, in Confront, I am so freaking excited. I get to have another day with a Ranger. I don't know, like, day with a Ranger. That sounds kind of weird. Do I have... Right? Nope. Forget it. We'll go back to the other Ranger. Oh, there it is. We're not under HyperForce, but we'll go ahead and move to HyperForce next. After Con News, Mike Jin is going to be at a local con for me that is St. Louis. It's Toy Man show. It's not like you kind of mean it's a Toy Man show. They do mostly have toys, but every show they always bring a guest or two in, and Mike Jin is going to be there. So if you're in the St. Louis area, come hang out. I get to actually be at the table with them, and I'm security because I'm super strong or something like that. Mostly, I'm just gonna be there to make sure he gets from point A to point B. Okay, but I am so thankful that I get to do this again. If you guys have any questions for him, I was really excited because I was hoping that I was gonna get to talk to him about him being on HyperForce Tuesday. However, tying everything into HyperForce, he didn't get to do HyperForce because of the fires that were in the area, and that was terrible, and people couldn't breathe. So they did not do HyperForce. The story that they were going to show tell, you know what I mean, with Mike Jin is actually just going to be postponed until this Tuesday. So 3-4 days, however many days, Fridays, there's so many, it's 4 days. HyperForce is going to have Mike Jin, and they're going to be doing that storyline. So if there's anything you want to ask him maybe before he goes on HyperForce, let me know. I will try. He's only going to be, it's from like 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. one day. So it's a very short event, so I don't actually know how much time I'm going to get to even ask him any questions or anything. But I will try my best to make sure I can get any form of things asked for you guys. And how he's feeling about going on HyperForce, because I just hope he's really warmed up his voice and gotten ready to just go boom. It's a good gift. It's a good gift. All right. Let's see. Oh yeah, that was HyperForce. Usually I'm just like, all right, let's really dive into Hyper. Oh man, I was sad. I was so sad, but you can't be mad at them because I mean, if you can't breathe, you can't breathe, man. Like you can't breathe, you can't do it. Oh well, moving on. I had way more time because there was no HyperForce stuff that I absolutely got to. I got to do a lot of Sentai videos this week. Let's see. Legacy Wars. Was there any Legacy Wars? Not really. Last weekend was Megazord weekend, and I had so much fun. Actually, tied into Hyper RPG. Peter Sudarso still doing the Destroying Sudarso's Legacy. Yoshi's there. I unfortunately have not gotten a lot of chances to watch it. And the last week I popped in for like 5 minutes on today's, and I tried to get in one battle, but I couldn't. I am playing Legacy Wars now, and I am totally hooked to it, so screw all of you for getting me hooked onto it, but it's a really good game, and I'm super enjoying it, so I'm okay with that. I am doing one last check. It has been a super... Okay, we had Shattered Grid. I mentioned that before. We'll talk about Shattered Grid, and that is pretty much going to be the last piece of Ranger news we have, because it was actually a pretty slow Ranger week. I mean, we had Shattered Grid, and that was absolutely fantastic. And when I keep saying that, it's a comic book no Ranger is safe. It is going to be a massive war. It's looking like Lord Draken and pretty much any Ranger from the past they could pick. Now, it's not saying there's a cover, and I will pop it up. Let's see, because I told you guys, sorry, I really did not get to do as much prep for this as I like, and I'm like so cringing on the inside that I don't have all of this completely ready. Oh, let's pull this up. I'm going to take this other news off because I want you to be able to see this as large as pretty much possible. This is a wraparound cover. It's from Comic Book Resource. Got it. Oh. Hi. How you doing? Hey, Keith, I have a beer. I don't know why I whispered because, I mean, you guys could clearly hear that. Hey, Keith, can I have a beer? I need it. I need it right now to talk about Shattered Grid. How do you guys feel about the cover? I forget. I have to stand over here. It's not final art, and I'm going to stress in the bottom right-hand corner, right there, okay? Right here, not final art. I was going to do like an actual like video talking about this, and I still might, so I probably won't talk too much about it, but it basically has almost every Ranger ever, including people who aren't Rangers, including Rangers that don't exist. Yeah, it was kind of cool. Let's see, we had at least 2 Time Force Reds, I believe. And this is, I looked over this. I kind of copy-pasted, like, some things that other people had found, like, numerous issues with. So this is what other people had found. There's 8 Ninja Storm Rangers, 2 Dino Charge Purples, a white Magna Defender, 2 Time Force Reds, apparent hybrid of Ninja Storm Mighty Morphin Green behind Draken, miscolored Nova, Korag and Robo Knight's helmets aren't quite right. Yeah, I love, personally, and have you guys had a chance to totally, like, I would love, Alan, to have a full version poster of this pop up. It would be, yeah, it would be amazing. I would love to have something that looks that awesome. If it's, now, I don't want to say that, I don't keep saying it's awesome because then I'm going to sound like Brodan and be like, epic! But to have every Ranger ever, and not just the helmets, because remember, Tricky P47 had an awesome shirt design that I think has completely, like, been taken down at this point. But he had a really awesome shirt design with all the helmets. And I love seeing all the helmets. And even though these aren't complete, I mean, these aren't, 100% screen accurate or anything like that, it's still pretty cool to have every Ranger represented, again, including ones that aren't Rangers. Because if you see the Giant Gokai Silver and the way on the other side, I honestly I don't know if it's your left or right, but you see Gokai Silver, you see Super Mega Force Silver, that guy. Under his bendy knee, you have Bulk and Skull as Rangers from whenever they were trying to be Rangers. Okay, so we get them. We get, this is so weird that I'm like all the way over on the side here. But do you notice who's, and this is gonna make sense because I'm on a point, but who is also by Super Mega Force Silver's foot as Chameleon Green? Oh, Chameleon Green. That is way, and that is why, I'm going to make sure I get your name. World of Voyagers database. World of Voyagers database was talking about, because that's a KyuRanger. Now, by the time this comes out, because, is it going to be March? I think, you know what, it doesn't matter. I was going to say March or May. At that point, we're going to know who the next Sentai is. I mean, I don't want to say, like, the writing was on the wall for Zyuohger that we weren't going to get it adapted. But what I am saying is KyuRanger has a bajillion Rangers, and you know that they're going to love bigger teams equals more toys. And I mean, because you don't even have to start making toys that don't even appear in the show. You'll have so many Rangers, you can just do base figures, you know? So, in my heart of hearts, I know it's going to be... Oh, thank you, Explosions Behind Us podcast, for chiming in the chat. March. So it is March 2019. Wait, do you mean 2018? I think maybe I mean 2018. Because that would be a year from March when the special starts. Yeah, okay. Woo! I was like, oh, man, I'm going to have to wait a really long time. That's going to suck. Yeah, so it's going to be, so I'll talk a little more, I guess, about what the comic itself is going to be, because this is just the cover. Again, this is not final art. In fact, this isn't even the main cover. This is going to be a variant cover that's going to be a wraparound. So, first of all, wraparound. I'm sorry. It's Friday night, guys. This may be my third drink of the night. Ooh. Sometimes it takes courage to do this. Alright, so, no, okay, you know, no, I have to mention the KyuRanger thing again, because there's so much space. There's so much space behind, like, every inch is taken, except for this random bit in the upper corner. And though it makes me wonder, I mean, if they're gonna put the barcode there, you know, like, you put the barcode there, you know, maybe you don't want to block any Rangers. Sorry, I burp. Excuse me. You don't want to block any Rangers, but that would be perfect. There's like 33 KyuRangers? Are we up to 33 at this point? Okay, or maybe like 11. It feels like it sometimes. Here, Shishi-Red has a bajillion forms. They would fit perfect in that corner. And that's why my heart of hearts, I gotta say, it's gonna be KyuRanger. Oh, well, oh, well. I liked the cube gimmicks, and you know what that just means? I have to get one. I have a collection. I have the Tokusatsu Morpher and the Go Buster Morpher, so as soon as KyuRanger is, you know, as soon as they announce, okay, it's KyuRanger, I'll be like, okay, now I gotta buy my Zyuohger thing. And if you're just tuning in, no, it's not confirmed. This is just, it's a lot of speculation combined with, now that we know they can skip seasons and what do they think is going to sell, and I mean, they've been stuck in space forever, so clearly they like that theme. That's probably what it's going to be. This variant cover, though, however, is, let's talk about, let's see, so this is from Kyle Higgins. He's from Boom Studios. He said that, because people were asking about, whoa, what's the deal? Why are some of these Rangers here? What's going on? And he said, quote, that image of all the Rangers is a fun variant cover that Boom and Saban put together, period. It's not from the event story, if that makes sense. So they have come out and said, you know, if we don't expect, maybe I kind of took it as, don't expect every Ranger ever to appear in this comic, okay? This is just an homage, you know, that Boom Studios wanted to do something with every Ranger ever, and, you know, who knows, maybe Boom only has rights to so many seasons, and that's why they mentioned Saban. It could be a very real reason. In fact, it could be a very real reason that the reason could be that the reason that Chameleon Green in there from KyuRanger is because Camille from Ninja Storm is not in there. So that is almost the only suit that did not make it. And if someone who, I get it. I mean, even if you're a fan of the Rangers, you haven't seen, I mean, you don't have to see every season and know every suit. Because even me, with some of them from Turbo, I was like, who are those people? But maybe they typed in Chameleon Power Ranger, and that was an image they got, and that's what they drew because they didn't, you know, if they were going off reference art. That could be the honest reason for it, and hey, maybe we'll get Zyuohger. Woo! let's see. There are 3 pictures, so there are 3 images, and I'll finally, okay. I'll switch to a different one. There are actually going to be at least 3 covers for this. This is another one. It says no ranger is safe. Let's go ahead and take that giant one out of the background. All these did, by the way, came from Comic Book Resource. Thank you so much. Links to everything. They're not actually, my links aren't completely up yet because I would say links below, but I still have some more work to do to gather all of them. So right now, some of the links are below, and the rest of them, once I get done, I'm going to go through and I'm going to grab links to anything else that I may have talked about that I didn't have in there, and they should be fully updated within, I would say, an hour or so from the time this ends. Okay. Jungle. Oh my god, it was Jungle Fury! Ninja Storm Ranger. That's it. I'm sorry. Someone... Wait, I can't. I lose dramatic effect if it's not. Someone take my nerd card. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, all powerful, wise, and mighty Daishi. So yeah, anyway, Shattered Grid. I don't know if that is going to be a cover of it. So I guess I shouldn't say there's going to be 3 covers at least. Well, there will be more because there's going to be a bajillion variants. We all know that. But there at least is Shattered Grid. No Ranger is safe. It looks beautiful, in my opinion. It just absolutely looks beautiful. I'm going to put it again live on YouTube. I do that. I always forget to, like, tweet out that I'm actually doing this live. So I'm trying to get better at that. Trying to get better. Man. It's gonna be a big old battle, Shattered Grid. It's gonna be a big old battle. It's probably gonna be Lord Draken. So let's see, there were some questions. I do believe this one was from Ancient Element 9 on Twitter. Quick question. Will the story be told through multiple issues of both Go-Go Power Rangers and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers? And it just kicks off with issues 9 and 25, respectively. To that, we got correct. Shattered Grid will run from March to August, plus some yet-to-be-announced one-shots and the like. That is fantastic. And I'll go ahead and I'll say the last little Q&A thing before I dive into that. Will we see the Black Dragon again? That was the question. Will we see the Black Dragon? And the answer to that was highly likely, but perhaps not how you might think. Thank you, Mr. Kyle Higgins, for giving us all of that insight on Twitter. I just love when people interact, like, on Twitter, whenever they will repeat and say, or answer the fans. Like, if you want to have a good brand nowadays, you need to interact with your fans, and the fact that Boom Studios is interacting with us, that cover dropped, and they were on Twitter, like, Kyle Higgins, I was looking back through his tweets, like, he doesn't tweet that often, but when that cover went out, he was online, answering questions from people, giving, kind of hyping it up, kind of doing what he could, and it's just so appreciated to have the brand, and at this point, by the brand, I mean Boom Studios, but to have them really interact with us, and I just, oh, man, if y'all ever be like, shout out, thank you, Boom Studios, hashtag, please sponsor me, please sponsor me, yeah, so if you guys have not caught up, I admittedly, I have only read the first, I think I only have, like, the first 2 issues of Go-Go Power Rangers, and I really think I'm only up to, like, issue 20, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, so I'm going to need to get myself caught up. I think the last I watched was kind of, like, the end of the Draken thing, and watch, because this is what we do. This is what we do. Holy cow, so somebody mentioned before in chat, and I'm sorry that I can't remember who it was at this second, and if you're still in here, let me know and I'll give you credit. But I also just saw on Reddit, between the Toys R Us 25% off sale. And I'm pretty sure it's just like 20% off everything. And well, I guess you can get the Ninjetti Power Coins for like $19. So, if you're interested in them, that's kind of neat. They are pretty. I just couldn't see myself dropping it for them. I got the fans. I got the fan ones, you know, the I don't want to say like illegal sculpts, but I got the fan-made sculpts ones because I wanted them before, and I'm sorry, I'm just not going to buy them again. Can't do it. Can't do it. Shattered Grid, thank you, Comic Book Resource, for the amazing thing. But here's the last one, and this is going to be, this is why when I say it's maybe Lord Draken, of course it's going to be Lord Draken. Let's get rid of that guy. Here we have it. This is going to be the main cover. The main cover right here. Draken smashing the Red Ranger helmet. Ah! I love it. I love it. You know what's funny is that if you would have asked me 2 years ago, like 2 years ago, how much more Tommy do you want? I'd have been like, come on guys, whatever. But you know what? Dude, I am all for Lord Draken. I am all for Lord Draken. And I just think it is an amazing thing. And as much as, like, if they brought him, says, I don't think I've still even taken a drink of this beer Keith brought me. If they stick with him in the comics, it almost makes it feel like it's ours, you know? Like, don't give it to the people on the TV show. Please. Unless they go over it. I think I am very excited for this massive team-up battle on the comics because I think I truly believe that Boom Studios is going to give us the team-up that we've wanted. And I'm not going to be like, that we deserve, you know, whatever. But, like, he's going to go over, or they're going to do justice to the brand that we wanted so much in the last one. And I really hope that, you know, with different people in charge, I really hope that the 25th anniversary is going to go off. Okay, I'm not going to say it's going to go off that hitch because they've already clearly had hitches, but that's another video. But I'm so excited for this. If you guys haven't read any of the Boom Studios comics, I can't recommend them enough. They give you the Mighty Morphin, they give you the Power Rangers you know and love, while at the same time bringing it up to nowadays and making it, and I'm not going to say they made it for adults even. I mean, they brought up the, you know, like if the original Mighty Morphin was wrote for like 7-year-olds, the new comics are wrote for maybe more like 13-year-olds. You know, but that's a big difference when it comes to comic books, and there's a big difference when it comes to content of what they can do and what they can say, violence, the emotions, you know, when you can actually have thought bubbles and you can think of what's going on in these characters' heads. Man, I should have just did a video about this. Maybe I will anyway. Meh. I have posted a video every day this week, and this is my second one today. I started off with a Pokemon 10 opening, and then we had Lupinranger rumors, Lupinranger confirmed, Lupinranger toy listings confirmed, Lupinranger suits confirmed, and you know what? That is about as good a time as any to say, let's move to Toku News. Let's just move to Toku News, because no reason why, because I actually have a terrible habit of saying because at the end of everything. Because, I'm sorry, I'm kind of an asshole sometimes. There we go. Let's talk some Toku News. Before, clearly there is a crap ton of stuff to talk about Lupinranger and Patoranger. I am not going to go in detail as much. I have, if you want to know more about the suits and matching up the toys to the suits, I put out a video today going over that. Put out a video yesterday with the confirmed, the toys that are going to be coming out. So I'm going over all of the toys. Yeah. So So go over that if you would like to hear way more in depth about all of them. There are some new things that just came out that I will be like pulling up and talking about, but let's cover some other kind of Toku stuff while we're at it, right? Tokusatsu Network, so tokusatsunetwork.com, they interviewed Hirofumi Fukuzawa, who one of Super Sentai's main Red Ranger suit actors and now action director. They interviewed him at Japan World Heroes 2017. I really love their interviews. I wish I had more time to just sit and actually like really watch them and stuff. But it's a really cool, it's always fun seeing it from a different standpoint. Maybe not to you, but it is to me. So check out the link if you would like to listen to. It's about 10 minutes long if you'd like to listen to the whole interview. Also coming out, Complete Selection Modification. Oh, you know those words. I say those words. You're like, oh, my wallet. Oh, driver. And oh, driver. Complete set announced. Pre-orders for their details will be available on December 11th, 2017. Again, go to tokusatsunetwork.com. Check out the links below. And you will be able to see all of the bright and pretties and all of the things we are going to be getting more on. On a personal note, I am finally fully caught up on Build and KyuRanger. Hallelujah. So many, okay, a lot of stuff came out because of the Tamashii Nations things. Dragon Caesar was revealed. Ankh Hand Replica was revealed. Kamen Rider Gaim stuff's going to be coming out, and some Kamen Rider Amazons. There's a trailer out for Kamen Rider Poppy's, Another Ending Trilogy Part 2, Kamen Rider Para DX with Poppy trailer. Right now, a lot of these are going to be from Yukiseed. Really awesome vlog, too, if you guys don't follow it. They follow pretty much anything Tokusatsu, and even some things on, holy crap. What's up, Fierce Man? I totally was like looking away reading the news for a second, and I'm like, yeah, I can't talk. What's up, Fierce Man? I'll see you Sunday. He's gonna be at the Toy Man show also. We have new gashettes coming out for Xaid. This is Xaid Memorial Finish gashette set 2. So many toys. I am personally glad that I have not gotten too far into collecting any of these, because I would be so broke, and I really want a better camera, if you can't tell by the video quality in this. More Toku stuff. We got new concept transforming Kamen Rider Deno action figures. That's kind of cool. Mega Man stuff. Ultraman Geed figure arts are coming out. I don't really talk about Geed too much, but I do have friends that are. So if you did not know, more coming out. Kamen Rider Kronos and Cross Z has been revealed. Okay. Cross Z has been revealed. Cross Z just came out like 2 weeks ago. Now, I don't have the image ready to go, but I still don't have a Kiva figure! Now, there's a funny story about that. So, you see, Climax Heroes, yeah, I was talking about that. I did not know. Toku Chris, apparently, if you don't know Toku, just follow Toku Chris on Twitter. He's from Toku Nation, and follow him on, but he got Climax Heroes. I was mentioning that Climax Heroes came out. I didn't know it came out today. I actually didn't think it came out for another, like, 3 or 4 days. So I really need to watch some gameplay footage of it. But apparently he got it, and he was going to do a Twitch stream, and I did not see it. Or I didn't see a link to it, and I'm sad. So, Chris, if you watch this afterwards, promote yourself, yo. Put some links up. At any rate, Cross Z was revealed. Right, now, and they're very, very... They're figures, man. They're figures. They're gorgeous. And what's the joke that every Ranger fan, every whatever, can at least get behind? Well, still waiting on Kiva figures. And this is, by the way, here is Kronos and Cross Z. Both very beautiful figures. Everyone can get behind. No Kiva figure. Guys, I don't know if I can believe it, but I think it might actually be coming. Keith, we might actually be getting Kiva figures.
What?
Yeah.
About damn time.
That's what I thought. Huh, so that means I can totally order one as soon as they come in pre-order, right?
Sure.
Yes, I have it on film, guys. I was totally trying to get that on video. I get one. Yay! Haha. Yeah, that was... Oh, what? Okay, well, that's it. We're ending the stream. No, okay. Yeah, but really, I don't want to ramble too much longer because it's already at like 50 minutes. And thank you guys so much, by the way, for just sticking around and hanging out with me and chatting. I really appreciate it. This makes it so much more fun. The thing is, they said they've been trying to work on it. They were having issues with the leg chain. And guys, I think Kiva's actually happening. If this came out to being a big old thing that they're lying to me, I will cut them. I don't know who them is. I don't know what with. It might just be my finger pointing of glare, but don't screw with me. Don't screw with me, figures. Give me my Kiva. If we get one, I will have one. I will pre-order one. I'm saying that I will order one immediately. I will have it shipped to me as soon as humanly possible, and I will... I don't know. I might cry on camera. And why I am so... Kiva was my first writer. Like, I watched Gaim while it was live. But I went and I watched Kiva because I really loved the design. So I am so emotionally attached to Kiva. And Gaim also. But I have a Gaim figure art, which is kind of broke, actually, when it fell off the shelf. But I'm going to get the Kiva one. That's exactly what we're going to have. Is it time? Do we have to talk about... Oh, Legacy toy news really quick for Power Rangers. If you're still hanging on, I want to hear about Power Rangers. The case assortments for the flip heads is just green and red. There is no pink. Hopefully in the next one, we'll get some pinks, because we were at least told of it, but whatever. Whatever. On that note, let's just talk really quick about Patoranger and Lupinranger. Can we? Because we are. I don't know why Can we? We are. Media file. I talked about the suits. Okay, I'll bring the suits up really quick. I did talk about the suits in a lot of my videos, but in case you guys have not seen them yet, these are the suits. Patoranger is the cop-based one. It is the one, let me just pull up what you guys exactly are seeing, so I can, it's going to be the one that Kronos was on, which means, you know what, Patorangers the cops, Lupinrangers the top hats with the capes. Okay, Lupinranger from Arson Lupin, Lupin Third, whatever. So many Lupins. We got these this morning, and I knew we were gonna get more. I really wanted to get them out. But what we got in this picture, really quick, is the rundown, more or less, I guess, of what we are going to be seeing. Red, yellow, blue on one side, red, pink, green. Have we ever really had a red, pink? I mean, I guess, like, over the course of the show, you'd probably see little things like, the Red Ranger runs off the Green Ranger and the Pink Ranger, but those are definitely a little different. But we have Lupin Red, Lupin Blue, Lupin Yellow, Patoran Ichigo, Patoran Nigo, Patoran Sango. Sango is the pink, she is the female, she has a skirt if you look very close. Lupin Yellow is rumored to also be female, but let me Let me grab it so I can make it at least a little bigger for you guys. A little bigger. Now I'll take off Toku News too. Why do you need to see this? You know what it is. You've been here long enough. You know what this is. It's Toku News. I actually always wanted to do a like Toku News Tuesday, but oh my god, trying to keep up with two of them is hard enough. I feel for the podcasters and everyone that do both of it all the time. This is tough. We do get a first look at the mecha leg, the little vehicles that we're going to be seeing. They're going to be called, what do we got? We got Patoranger Ichigo goes with Trigger Machine Ichigo, which is this guy right there. You can't see my mouse. Oh god, this is it. But look, we've got. I've been in shock. It's been crazy. We've got all this Lupinranger news. We got Shattered Grid news. Gen 3 and Pokemon Go just came out. My kid isn't here tonight. Woo! My brain is gone. Alright. We've got those. But we did just get in the last, not too long ago, we did get some looks at the mecha for the first time. So let's go ahead and bring these guys up. Kaboom, kaboom. I use XSplit, by the way, if anyone ever wonders how I'm doing all of this live. I started using it for streaming gaming, and so I use it. But there we go. There are the Kaisers, Lupin Kaiser and Pato Kaiser. Shout out to Dunn's Workshop. Excuse me. Dunn's Workshop on Instagram. Had them first, so thank you so much. They are, oh, look at them. Oh, look at them. They're a little, I don't know, they look kind of a wobbly, skinny leg. Like, so just so used to, I mean, we had such blocky, massive Megazords with Zyuohger and with KyuRanger. I mean, these things are freaking huge. And we get these little skinny leg things. It's like going back to Tokusatsu. Go back to Tokusatsu a little bit. Oh, guys, I'm just going to wrap it here. You know what? I've been doing this. This is just rambling on too long. I am excited. I am so excited. I will probably be talking a lot more about the Lupinranger and Patoranger stuff, along with Shattered Grid. And clearly, as soon as we hear anything about what the next Power Ranger season is going to be, I will let you know. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for everyone tuning into the live stream. We're going to wrap it here. My name is the Ranger Liz. Have a fantastic weekend, Ranger Nation, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.